yoga instructor as well as a professor of dance. And I'm going to be taking you through a short yoga sequence, going through some stretching, some strengthening, and some balancing poses. So when you're ready to begin, go ahead and sit on your mat. You can sit and face the short edge of your mat. I'm just going to face you for right now. And sit crisscross applesauce, and then connect your hands to your knees and close your eyes. We're going to begin by taking some deep, relaxing breaths. So begin by inhaling through your nose and opening your mouth and sighing it out. And in your head, I want you to count to 3 as you inhale and exhale. So begin now, inhale and exhale. 2 more just like that. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And you can open your eyes. We're going to start by doing some gentle stretching. So go ahead and walk your hands toward your right knee. And then stretch, planting your hands, dropping your head towards your knee, stretching that left side of your back. And continue to breathe. You can inhale through your nose and either exhale through your nose, or you can open your mouth like what we just did. And then gently walk your hands right in front of you. You might be able to even get them a little further, dropping your head. Take 2 breaths here. And slowly walk your hands over towards your left knee, reaching and dropping your head. Feeling that stretch in the right side of your back. And slowly walking toward the center of your mat. And then walking your hands back up towards your knees. Once you're there, reach your right palm toward the mat, bend your elbow, and reach your left arm up and over, bending to the right. Good. Pushing off your right hand, reach up high, and exhale as you bend toward the left. We're going to do that one more time using our breath. Inhale, reach up tall. Exhale, plant your right hand, bend to the right. Inhale as you reach up high. And exhale, plant your left hand and bend to the left. Inhale, reach up high, and exhale, bring both palms down. You're probably facing the short edge of your mat, so I'm going to turn so that I am too now. So palms down, and then shift your weight forward onto your hands and knees. And if you need to scoot yourself back a little bit, you can. Placing each hand underneath each shoulder, and each knee underneath each hip. Inhale as you arch your back and look toward the sky. And exhale, tuck your chin to your chest as you round your back. Inhale as you arch your back and look up. And exhale as you tuck your tailbone down, chin to chest, belly button in and round. 2 more times, just like that. Inhale, arch and look up. And exhale as you round. Looking down. 1 more. Inhale, arch and look up. And exhale as you round. Find that tabletop 1 more time, stretching your tailbone back and the crown of your head forward. Inhale, Lift your right arm up off the mat and reach it forward as you kick your left heel back, finding this balanced table pose. So I'm balancing on my left hand and on my right knee here. Right arm is forward, left foot is back. Trying to stay. Pull the belly button up toward the spine. Shoulders are down, away from the ears. Inhale as you reach a little longer, and exhale, place your palm and your knee back to the mat and switch sides. Inhale, reach your left arm forward and slowly kick your right heel back, finding your balance here. Inhale as you reach a little longer, and exhale, place your palm and your knee back to the mat. We're going to do that one more time on each side. Inhale, reach your right arm forward and kick your left heel back. Exhale, stay. Inhale, reach a little longer, and exhale, hand and knee down to the mat. Switch sides. Last time. Inhale, reach your left arm forward and kick your right heel back. Exhale, stay here. Inhale, reach a little longer. Exhale, place everything back to the mat. Inhale, tuck your toes under, and exhale, send your hips back, pressing your heels down to the mat, finding your downward facing dog. Take a moment here. You can pedal through your feet, bending one knee at a time, stretching your calves. And then press both heels down to the mat, stretching your back. Hips are going up toward the place where the wall and the ceiling meets behind you. Inhale, rise to the balls of your feet. Lift your heels off the mat. Exhale, bend your knees and hover your shins just a couple inches off the mat, tucking your tail. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, heels press down. We're going to do that 2 more times. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees, tuck your tail, hover your shins just a couple inches off the mat. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, heels press down. One more time. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bend and hover. Inhale, rise, but stretching the knees. Exhale, press the heels down. Good. Inhale, bend your knees and look forward by your palms between your hands. And exhale, step your feet forward. If you need to take more than one step to get there, you can. Bring your big toes together so that they're touching. Bend your knees. Heels can be a little ways apart, about 1 inch apart. Drop your head. Inhale as you stretch your legs as much as you can. You don't have to get them all the way straight. And exhale as you bend. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, bend. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, bend. Keeping that deep bend, drop your head, relax the back of your neck, and slowly begin rolling up through your spine, stacking all of your vertebrae like blocks until you're all the way standing. Your head should come up last. Once you're standing, roll your shoulders down your back, open your palms forward, pull your belly button in, and point your tailbone down to the mat, getting very long and strong here. Inhale, reach 2 arms up, clasping your hands together, and then pointing your pointer fingers up to the sky. Inhale, reach a little higher. And exhale, bend to the right, pointing your pointer fingers to that wall on the right side of your body. Inhale, come back straight up, pointing to the sky. Exhale, bend to the left. Slow breaths here. Inhale, stand up tall. Exhale, bend to the right. Inhale, stand up tall. Exhale, bend to the left. Inhale, stand up nice and tall. Exhale, drop your shoulders. Inhale, arch your back, look up to the sky. And exhale, bend your knees and reach your hands for the floor. dropping your head. Inhale as you stretch your spine, looking up, trying to find a stretched spine position with a flat back. You can touch your hands to your knees here, but just don't put any pressure there. Exhale, bring your nose towards your knees, bend your knees, and then step your feet back into a plank position. Really push the mat away from you, tuck your tail, so you don't want to have an arched back here. You really want to tuck your tail to protect your lower back. Inhale as you stretch really long, and exhale, lower yourself down to your belly. Inhale, lift just your upper back up off the mat for baby cobra. You can hover your hands here to make sure you're not pushing against the mat. You're not really using your hands. And then exhale, actually now push into your hands. Tuck your toes under and send your hips back for downward facing dog. From here, inhale, hover that right leg up off the mat. And exhale, bend the right knee, step it forward between the palms and drop the left knee down to the mat. Inhale, lift 2 arms up in this low lunge position. Exhale, clasp your fingers, point your pointer fingers up to the sky. Inhale, reach up high, and exhale, do a little back bend, finding a stretch in your left hip and quad. Shoulders are down, you're slightly tucking your tail here to protect your lower back. One more inhale here. On your exhale, reach your hands for the mat and straighten your front leg, flexing your right foot for a half split. Inhale, look up, and exhale, drop your nose to your knee, stretching that right hamstring. One full breath here. Let it go. On your next inhale, plant your right foot, walk your hands forward, untuck your toes so that you're standing on the ball of your foot, and then step the right leg back, finding your downward facing dog. We're gonna repeat that on the left. So inhale, hover that left foot up off the mat, and exhale, bend the left knee toward the nose, stepping the foot down between the hands, dropping the right knee to the mat. Inhale, reach 2 arms up. Exhale, clasp your fingers, leaving your pointer fingers pointing up toward the sky. Inhale, reach, and exhale, bend a little back, arching your back, tucking your tail, and stretching the right side of your hip and thigh. One more breath here. Let it go. Inhale, reach a little higher. Exhale, straighten your front leg, touching the mat on either side of you, flexing the left foot and dropping the forehead toward the knee. One more inhale, look up, and exhale. Again, drop the nose to the knee and stay here. Find this stretch in this half split on the left. Good. Inhale as you walk your hands forward, plant your foot, tuck your toes under behind you, and exhale, step back into downward facing dog. Inhale, hover that right leg up off the mat. Exhale, step it forward between your palms. This time, put your back foot totally on the mat. So I'm putting my back heel down and spinning my leg open. Inhale, reach 2 arms up, coming up to your warrior 1 on the right. I have 2 feet totally planted on the mat, so heels and balls of the feet are down. My hips and my shoulders are spinning forward to try to face that short edge of my mat. Inhale, reach the hands up. Exhale, open arms, shoulders, and hips toward the long edge of your mat, looking over the front hand. Inhale, this is warrior 2 that we're in now. Inhale, flip the front palm, and we're gonna go into reverse warrior. Right arm goes up and over. I'm just resting my left hand on my leg back here. And exhale, bring your right elbow to your right knee, and your left arm reaches up and over for extended side angle. Find that long line of diagonal energy from my left fingertips all the way to the back edge of the left foot. So there's a long diagonal line there. On your next inhale, come back to warrior two and exhale, straighten your front leg. So now I have two straight legs. Inhale, reach that right arm forward just a little bit and exhale, tip into a triangle pose. So I'm pressing the back of my right hand against my right calf and reaching my left arm up for the sky, looking up to the left hand, and stay here. Both feet are planted, both knees are straight. Pull the belly button into the spine. Inhale, reach the left arm higher, and exhale, bend the front knee and plant two hands, taking the back heel off the mat. So now I'm in another lunge position. This is a high lunge, so I'm gonna inhale, lift two arms up. Try to find your balance in this high lunge. Feel your inner thighs pulling in toward one another, spinning into your center, your midline. Inhale, reach up high, and exhale. You can either stay here or bend your knee and try to tap it to the mat without putting lots of weight on it, bending your elbows. Inhale, reach up high. And exhale, this time arms go back for an airplane pose. Arms back by your hips, my chest goes forward. We're gonna do that one more time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale as you bend your knee and tap it to the mat behind you. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, arms go back, chest goes forward for airplane. Inhale, reach two arms up. And exhale, plant your hands to the mat. Step back for your plank position. Inhale, get really long here, and exhale, lower yourself again all the way to your belly. Inhale, just your upper back reaches up, chest up, baby cobra. Exhale, press into your palms and send your hips back. Find your downward facing dog. Good, everyone, go ahead and balance. Walking through your feet here, stretching your calves, or finding some stillness. We're gonna do all of that on the left side. Here we go. Inhale, hovering the left leg up off the mat. Exhale, bend the knee toward the nose and step it between the palms. This time, put your back heel down on the mat. Before inhale, you reach up with two hands. Stay here. This is warrior one. Shoulders are down, belly button is in, tail is tucked, and I'm trying to point my hips and my shoulders toward that front edge of my mat, that short edge. Inhale, reach up taller, and exhale. Now open hips, shoulders, and arms to face the other side of your mat, the long edge that we were not facing before. Inhale as you flip your front palm and go into reverse warrior. Left arm up and over. And exhale as you bring your left elbow to your left knee and your right arm goes overhead, and stay here. Find this long line of diagonal energy. Right fingertips reaching up, shoulder is down, and the back edge of my right foot really grounding down into the mat, pushing down into the mat. Inhale as you come back to warrior two, and exhale, straighten your front knee. Now I have two straight legs. Inhale, reach your left hand a little forward toward the short edge of your mat, and exhale, tip into your triangle. The back of your left hand pressing into your left calf, your right hand reaching way up to the sky, looking up to the right if you can. Take one full breath here. Let it go. Inhale, reach a little higher, and exhale, bend your front knee, touch the mat with two hands, and take your back heel up off the mat. So now I'm on the ball of my back foot. Inhale, arms come up off the mat. We're gonna do that tapping sequence. Exhale, stay here, find your balance. Spinning your thighs in toward your midline, belly button in, tailbone down. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, bend your back knee, tap it to the mat, and bend your elbows, cactusing your arms. Inhale, reach. Exhale as your arms go back by your hips, chest goes forward for airplane. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bend and tap. Inhale, reach. Exhale, airplane. Excellent. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands go down. Step back, find that plank position. Inhale, get long. And exhale, lower all the way to your belly. Inhale to that baby cobra, chest up. Exhale, find the downward facing dog. Once you're there, drop your knees, making them get wide toward the outside of your mat. Bring your toes together and then walk your hands back, finding your child's pose. Hips toward your heels, drop your head. Take 3 more deep breaths here, trying to relax all the muscles you just used. And slowly walk your hands towards your knees, sitting up onto your heels. And then letting your hips go to the side, send your feet out in front of you, and you can scoop forward a little on your mat so that you're sitting in the center. From here, sit up nice and tall, touching the tops of your shins, and exhale, begin to roll down through your spine, trying to get each part of your spine to touch the mat, all the way through until your head comes down. Again, if you need to scoop so that you're really on your mat, centered on your mat, you can. And then walk your feet in a little closer to your sits bones so that they're not so far away. You want them a little closer. They're still hip width apart here, so they're not touching. My knees are about a fist apart from each other. Press your palms down into the mat on either side of you. It can be in a little diagonal by your hips. Inhale here and exhale, begin rolling your hips up toward the sky all the way until you're in a bridge position. There's a long diagonal from shoulders to knees here. And then push into the mat with your feet to try to get your hips just a little higher without letting your rib cage splay open. One more deep breath here. Inhale here and exhale, begin to roll down through your spine, placing one vertebra at a time down on your mat until you're back down. Once you're there, hug your knees into your chest, give yourself a little roll forward and back. And then plant your feet. We're going to do that one more time. Plant your palms, press down into the mat, push into your feet. Inhale, start rolling your spine up off the mat as you exhale. Inhale and exhale as you get to the top of the bridge. Push into your feet, use your glutes to help your hips get a little higher. One full breath here. Let it go. Inhale. And on your exhale, begin rolling your spine down to the mat, one vertebra at a time. Hug your knees into your chest one more time. You can roll a little side to side, forward and back. And then lengthen your legs out toward the corners of your mat. Open your palms to the sky, and we're going to take 3 deep breaths in this Shavasana position. Trying to pull in all sorts of positive, happy thoughts with each inhale, and with each exhale, letting go any negative feelings, bad thoughts, anything that makes your mood go sour during the day. So we'll start now. Inhale, pull in all those happy thoughts. And exhale, let your anger, your frustration, your sadness, let it all go. Inhale, pull in the positive feelings. Exhale, let the bad feelings go. One more breath. Inhale, pull everything good into your body. And exhale, let everything bad go. When you're ready, you can roll to one side and then push yourself up to a seated position. And you're all done. Thanks for joining me on this short yoga exploration. Some stretching, some strengthening, some balancing, some breathing, and I hope it makes the rest of your day go better.